Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome so much. My name is Christina. I'm a blogger and stripper from Norway, and as you can see in the topic here, today we are going to talk about stripping, and a topic that I haven't been speaking about before, and that is how I actually did become a stripper. Because as many knows, I was grown up as a Jehovah's Witness in a really religious family, and then I suddenly become a stripper. So it's from white to black. Actually, yeah, because it is from my parents' look. It's from heaven to hell. But let's take a good look in how I actually become a stripper. I think it was when I was around maybe 14, 15, I think. It was the year before I was starting to go to high school. To be honest, I always loved dancing. Even when I was small, I could like lock myself in a room, take all the lights off, just turn on the radio and dance. And I could dance for hours, and I could imagine myself dancing with people. Yeah, then suddenly I could make a story out of it, that I had a lot of friends, because I did not have a lot of friends, because one of the rules when I was Jehovah's Witness was like, if you're going to be a good example, you should have not so many friends like outside the religion, so more friends inside. And it was not many my age that I was in contact with, so then I ended up in my room alone and dancing with my imaginary friends. So yeah, that's a little story. And that always actually follow up the dancing. It was a way for me to go inside of a bubble. There everything was good. I had absolutely everything I wanted, and it was my way of like daydreaming and yeah, get myself happy. So after some years I started to like trying out the good life outside the religion, going out, party, and in that time I was actually living home, and I get kicked out of my house, my home, and yeah, more for myself. And then I just slowly went out of the religion, didn't go to meetings, didn't go and knock from door to door and all that kind of stuff. And also my friendship with my parents become really bad. It was like we did not have the same hobby anymore, so why have contact with me? I felt like, because every time I went home I didn't feel like I was welcome, and it was not my home. But if you want more about that story and about how it was to be a Jehovah's Witness and grow up like that, and how it was to like lose my parents, I can link a video below where I'm talking about that story, because it's a really long story. But yeah, in that time I had a job that I really hated. I actually get depression from it. I cried almost every day. I called so many times just to like, I'm sick, I puke, I did this, I did that, just to like not go to work. And of course everybody was a lie. I was never sick, I'm never sick. So I think I was there because I was really bad at the job and I did some shitty stuff, so I get fired. And I did also want to get fired, so I was just happy for it. Not a good example there, but yeah. And then I just sit down in my small dark apartment, try to figure out what I wanted to do now. I was like, I want to make money, of course, but I want to have something to look forward to, because I couldn't remember last time I was actually looking forward to get to work. So I wanted to find a job where I could look forward to it, I could enjoy it. I wanted a job that I would love to be for a long time. and I also wanted to make quick money, a lot of money, and just enjoy it. So I was thinking like, okay, where can I get a lot of money, easy and quick, and I can do what I love. And I loved the dance, and I took this together and was thinking, where do they actually cash out the money? In the strip clubs. But in that time I did actually not believe that stripping was legal in Norway. I really didn't know anything about the stripping in Norway, but I just took one Google click and I found out that it was not illegal, and I contacted a company where they had like, it was not a strip club, it was more like they order you to bachelor party, birthday party, and then you go to them. So I contacted them, but when I was living there, I was living in the small town, it was not possible there, but they was going to stay in contact with me if I was going to move. So I moved to my uncle and aunt. It's it's like 2 hours from Oslo, where I'm living now, and because of all the family situation, because they are not Jehovah's Witness too. And I moved there, and then I actually find out that, okay, let's try again. And I called them and I get an appointment with one of the stripper there that was like on the top. She was like doing it for a long time, she was married and everything. I went there, she learned me up, and first time I saw her, because that day I went with her to a bachelor party and I was just in love. It was fun, it was a party, it was not like sexual, yeah, it was just like a really good time they all had, and it looked so fun, and I was like, I want this. And it took like 10-15 minutes and she was finished. So I remembered that was my start, so I came back to her, lived in her place for like 3 days, and she learned me everything she knew about the lap dance, striptease on men. And the funny thing, because in that time I also had a film team that was filming me, and as you can see in the picture here, that's right, that's me. I was not skinny, and I also that day or the day after had my first striptease show in a bachelor party all alone, and it was the best bachelor party I ever had. I had I had 2 shows. They booked me for one and they paid one more while I was there, and I was sitting with them and drinking a little bit and just have fun. Even if I didn't look what people are like calling the perfect body, I love my body. I love my body, and I do actually think that it was not my body that was important, of course little, but the most important thing of all is your personality and your energy. I had so much energy in that show, and I made everybody like, I gave them energy, so they gave energy back to me. So I think it's more about that, and that's where it started. Then I started to go to bachelor parties. I moved to a city called Stavanger and lived there, did some bachelor party there. And I also in that time get a boyfriend, or we had a thing, and I was actually going to quit because I was doing it for some years, but it was like just bachelor party and birthday party, so it was only in the weekend and not every weekend, so I did not have any routine of working. So I find out, okay, I have to quit, and then I find out that before I quit I had to try out the strip club. So then I found out, I go to the strip club, try out that for some weeks, and then I ended. Went there, was going to stay there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks went to 3, 3 weeks went to 4. Now I've been working in the strip club for maybe 6 7-8 months. Yeah, me and my man didn't go as planned, but of course thing happens. Everything happens for a reason, so yes. And that's the way it went, and now I'm here, been working for so many months, looking for work every day, and I'm just enjoying it. Of course, some days it's hard, some days it's better, but I never have one day where I'm calling and lying that I'm sick anymore. So I think I did a really good job to just find my passion, find what I want to do, what that makes me happy. I love dancing. Dancing makes me go in a lucky bubble, and that's what I needed when I was in the family situation. And I'm still in that bubble every time at work. And if you can find a place where you can be in your lucky bubble, where you can wake up looking forward to go to work, take it. Even if it's a job that people will look at you and thinking you could be so much more, take it, because it's your life and it's your chance to be happy. And don't make other people's decision. Choose your life best. Because yeah, I'm here living my whole life happy, lucky, and if I was going to go the way everybody else told me to go, I would never be here. I would maybe be sitting in the same store, grocery store, and just saying hello, receive, blah. You want the bag, buy. So yes, I followed my way, and you should do the same. So that was the short story of how I become a stripper. Thank you for watching, everybody, and still keep up. Give me a like if you liked the video, give me a comment if you missed something or if you want something more. Everything that's on your mind, just comment and I will try to answer as good as possible.
I feel it coming on my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with